a disciplinarian, you're in the mode, you're following the format, you're being aggressive, angry and strict all the time. I'm not all those things on a daily basis, though many would believe maybe I am, but like I'm not. So it was really tough for me also as a host to keep that visage.
We vouch for that, you are not. But on a daily
Oh,
basis.
you don't know.
What we've seen, definitely. But you know, this mysterious circle of shak, pura ka pura din, now for the players, वो शक पे जी रहे हैं पूरा दिन?
बिल्कुल.
How does that, like when you're seeing them, how
कुछ फ्रेंडली होने की एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं, तो कुछ कॉन्स्टेंटली शकी नजर से देख रहे हैं, कुछ किन्होंने एक्चुअली ग्रुप्स बनाया है क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि जितने हम एक ग्रुप बनाएंगे तो हम फिर एक्स पर्सन को बाहर निकाल सकते हैं, और वो शायद उस ग्रुप बनाने वाला या वाली एक ट्रेटर हो. तो इट्स अ लॉट ऑफ मैनिपुलेशन एंड स्कीमिंग. और जब मैं देखता था कंट्रोल रूम में क्या हो रहा है, बस लाइक भाई ये जो 20 ये प्लेयर्स हैं, ये शातिर प्लेयर्स हैं. वो पता नहीं कहाँ से प्राइम, अमेज़न, निखिल ने चुने इनको, लेकिन आई जस्ट वांट टू से आई वाज आउट, लाइक यू नो, मैं वहाँ कुछ 12 दिन 14 दिन तक था और मेरे साथ मेरी टीम भी आई थी. मैं एक फिल्म लिख रहा था, कुछ प्रेप भी हो रही थी दूसरी फिल्मों के लिए. वो सब छोड़ छाड़ के काम में कंट्रोल रूम में आके बैठ जाते थे because they wanted to know, like they were watching it live time, and then the ones who left would message who got out, who got murdered. Like it was like literally we were all like, I used to wait for Neha, who was running the entire show, to call me the night and say okay X person got, and I would wait and I was very sleepy, but at 2 or 3 in the morning मुझे वो information मिल जाती थी and I was like okay now I'll sleep because मुझे पता चल गया. So literally I'm not lying to you, अगर मैं शो में हूँ और मैं इतना इन्वेस्टेड हूँ तो आप लोग जो शो के बिल्कुल दूर हैं, आपको मैं बता ही नहीं सकता कि आपके दिल और दिमाग के साथ क्या होने वाला है 12 जून के बाद.
वो सारे के सारे 17 पीछे देख रहे हैं अभी और बोल रहे कि अच्छा
ये लोगों से मुझे अभी भी डर लगता है. मैं अभी उनको ठीक तरह नहीं मिल पाता हूँ क्योंकि मैं जानता हूँ कि शातिर दिमाग को, भैया ये मेरे इंडस्ट्री के भाई हैं, बहन हैं, दोस्त हैं, कॉलीग्स हैं, लेकिन मैं इनसे हमेशा दूर ही रहूंगा. मैंने महीप को ट्रस्ट करना बंद कर दिया उसके बाद, शो के बाद मैं ट्रस्ट ही नहीं करता महीप को अभी.
But we can't wait to connect with them on the 12th of June through the Traitors. Nikhil, my question is for you now. With the
Great question, because unlike other formats, the host is not present throughout the gameplay. But whenever the host enters the show, they sort of create chaos and maximum impact. So when we were looking to see who should sort of host the show, we wanted someone who's warm but can also be intimidating, someone who you can have a great conversation with, but also someone who's larger than life and extremely charismatic. And Karan was the sort of obvious choice. His command on storytelling, his experience, his ability to create emotion and drama and tension is sort of unparalleled. And when you see him, you've seen a glimpse, but when you see him on the show, you'll understand what an amazing impact that he's had on the show to make it even more riveting. And thank you, Karan, for agreeing to do this.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Well, Karan, you did mention at the start of the event today that there's a circle of shak and there's a murder. But we want to know, and we also saw in the player that but we want to know, how do players get eliminated?
So that's what happens. Is basically in the circle of shak, everybody tries to spot the traitor, and then they take a consensus. So the maximum votes given to X person is then doomed traitor and then is made to leave. But before leaving is asked, are you a traitor or are you an innocent? And that's the moment to really watch out for, because when they get it wrong, you can tell the collective gasp of all the conspirators, like shit, we got it wrong. And when they get it right, literally, I won't give you any spoilers, but there was one moment when perhaps they got it right, and I felt they were going to jump on me as well, and that's not the format because I'm the host and you have to be really keep a distance from me, but I could feel the energy in that room. So that's how one gets eliminated. But the 3 traitors also every night meet under the clock tower and they murder one person. So there are 2 eliminations every day.
Wow, that's a lot happened to you. And what was the first thought that crossed your mind when you were approached for the Traitors?
How did the traitors happen to me? Traitors have been happening to me all my life. We're all in an industry where trust is rare and dhoka is everywhere. But I was actually Nikhil came home one evening and said that I have something exciting to tell you about. And he said his show called The Traitors, and then we want you to host it. I'm like, who else, can host a show called The Traitors? And then, of course, I went and saw the international formats. I saw the UK version, the US version, which are already cult and loved and hugely popular shows, all into their third season, if I'm not wrong. I was just absolutely enthralled, invested, engaged, mesmerized by the sheer craziness of this supremely clever format. I don't know, it was apparently a format created in, it was a Norwegian, it was a Dutch format, sorry. It's a Dutch format. I'm like, those guys are supremely clever to come out, and I loved it. And I was like pretty much on as soon as I saw that, and I was like, let's do it, because it seemed so exciting. It was different from every other reality show that is on any kind of platform. And I was like, this is something I haven't done, and here you don't need to be inauthentic. The thing is, in many reality shows, we are also fraudulent, on a daily basis. We are crying when we don't want to cry, or we are laughing loudly when we don't want to laugh. Like, let me tell you, okay, at 9 p.m. sharp, you're going to have your jaw dropping. I can assure you.
Okay, we can't wait. And thank you for giving us so much information, in spite of not actually spilling the beans and telling us, but you've helped us immerse into the Traitors already. So thank you so much, and keeping us hooked. And with that, it calls for the moment to be captured, a brilliant photo op with the entire the players and the entire group. Can we have them on stage? Please step forward. James, how is the viewing experience different from other reality shows, and what are your expectations from the Traitors?
So one of the terms which is very loosely used to describe shows is immersive content. But I can be completely honest that in this case, the term completely applies. And what sets the show apart is, as an audience, you already know who a traitor is and who the innocent is. And that makes the audience like a third character in the show. And you're seeing all this sort of deception play out in front of you. This is the kind of show that helps you understand the
real. Just be myself, and my strategy is going to be not have a strategy, just be myself. Basically, that is what it's going to be.
His voice is more than enough when he starts talking in there, right? So, but thank you, and wishing you the best, Siddharth.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Janvi, my questions to you. As a tarot reader, you're quite a mind reader to people reader too. So, do you think you're a threat to other players?
Thank you for your question. ये एक धोखों का सा महासागर है, एंड हर एक का धोखा देने का एक अपना स्टाइल है. तो हर धोखे से और हर एक के धोखे से कैसे बचना है, कैसे उसे डॉज करना है, आई थिंक दैट विल बी इन माय फेवर.
काफी तरीके और पैसे आप ऑलरेडी तैयार करके लाई. आप योर स्लीव्स, विशिंग यू द बेस्ट. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. थैंक यू. पूरव, पैरोडी तो आप कर लेते हैं, रियलिटी में सर्वाइव कैसे करोगे?
एक्चुअली एक्टिंग ही हर जगह करनी चाहिए, और मैंने यहाँ भी वही किया है. तो आपको एक बहुत खास कैरेक्टर देखने को मिलेगा पूरव झा का, ठीक है? तो हर थर्सडे के लिए रेडी रहना. यस,
मुझे चेतावनी मिली है यहाँ पर. रेडी, आई एम एब्सोल्युटली रेडी, एंड सो इज एवरीवन. योर जैस्मिन, जितने दोस्त के साथ आप इस गेम में आई हैं, क्या लगता है उतने ही लेके जाएंगी, या उसमें कम होंगे या बढ़त होगी?
हो सकता है ज़्यादा के साथ जाऊं, बट मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ये रहा है कि गेम शो में दोस्त कोई नहीं होता, सब कॉम्पिटिटर होते हैं.
इस कॉम्पिटिशन में आपका स्वागत है और आपको बेस्ट विशेस.